All right, Kristen. Now hear me out. I know last time you gave me some. You told me my question wasn't good enough, but we're gonna see how it goes this time.
Doesn't want the exact words.
So in honor of the Super Mario movie coming out, I decided we'd do a little Mario character draft.
Okay.
I'll let you go first. We'll just do. We won't do the little snake thing. It just gets too complicated for
Okay.
me. So you go one, two, and then we'll pick five, and then we'll let the people determine who has the better team.
Well, you already know my number one. I already know what your number one is. So I'm gonna ahead and take Luigi.
That's your number one. I guess I can see that.
Yeah, I
Who
play
who's
Luigi.
my number one?
Your number one is Yoshi all day, every day.
You're right now, bro. Any
Um,
reason behind your pick?
I don't know. I always loved Luigi. I don't know. It was just he was always the character that I tend to grow to. It didn't matter what game I played. It was Luigi. Even Super Smash Bros. I'm like the only person everybody that plays with Luigi. It's just one of my favorite characters. I don't know. He's just I don't know. Something about being the background character and still feeling like you're very important is huge. Even in this movie, people got excited when they saw Luigi. And it's like I got excited. It was like when he was in the trailer out of nowhere. It was like, oh shit, Luigi's in it because they didn't mention him within any of the credits, like with the characters and stuff. So it's just like, oh, he's in it. So I don't know.
No, I feel you. I feel you. Are you excited for the movie? Are you gonna watch it or?
I'm gonna watch it. Now I'm excited for it. It seems like they tried to just throw all Mario stuff in there and then just try to make a movie. So it seemed like it had a little bit of like Super Smash and like Smash Bros. I seen like a little fighting on platform type thing. And then Mario Kart, and just I don't know. It's gonna seem like it's gonna be pretty good. Now I don't know how I feel about Chris Pratt being Mario, but maybe he might grow on me. But I doubt it. But he might.
We'll see. I kind of feel the same way. But as you said, my number one pick, I'm just gonna have to stick with Yoshi. Honestly, I don't really have a reason. When I was younger, I kind of just chose him because he was green and I liked green. And I just kind of stuck with him. And, from the original Super Smash Bros. And stuff like that. Like, I just learned how to play with him, and that's kind of why he's my favorite.
Okay. So when we're saying Mario, how deep into Mario are we getting into it?
Go as deep as you want.
Well, you can't say that. I feel like I want to be a hoe and take your number two. I'm trying to think if I want to or not. Because it's a good number two, and like I can either take him or I could take a different person. And you already know who it is.
I do.
You know it's Diddy Kong. So like I don't know if I want to take Diddy Kong or if I want to take Bowser. Now Bowser would be a legit number two, just because he's that guy. Or well, Ganondorf is he a Mario villain?
I thought that was like.
No, Zelda. He's Link. Sorry, that's all totally different. So yes, so either Bowser or Diddy Kong, and I don't know. I could go with Donkey Kong.
Hey, the choice is yours. I'll let you choose.
I know it's hard. I kind of want to take your number two, but I ain't gonna do like that bit. I'm gonna go ahead and go with Bowser.
All right. Well, I'm not even sure if I want to take Diddy number two.
Oh, okay.
I did.
Okay.
I did, but considering I know that you're gonna take him, if I don't, I feel like I have to take him
now. Smart choice.
So yeah, I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead and take Diddy. I mean, he's like you said, he's a good number two.
He's a great number two.
Yeah. So
one of the cooler monkeys.
You got the peanut guns, got the jetpack. I mean,
Vic dressed as him as in Halloween. When you never done a Yoshi costume.
I know
you could make it happen, bro. You could be Yoshi and Leslie could be the egg. or she could be Birdo. No, I said the egg. She could be the egg. The actual egg.
What about Ava?
Well, Ava could be the egg, and then Leslie could be Birdo. That could be a complicated costume. Don't do it.
Yeah.
How many people are we taking?
Oh, 5.
Oh, okay. So I got Luigi, Bowser. I'm gonna let you keep the main character. I don't care too much for Mario. So I'm going to take it's another one of Vic's characters.
There's a lot of characters, bro.
There's a lot of characters, so I'm trying to think. Toad is a A1 character, but at the same time, he's like in what way? Like what is this draft for? Is just your favorite characters or
let's say like they're like competing in some like Olympic type shit or like, you know, different type of sports, and you gotta choose this guy for that kind of thing.
Okay. If that's
like
the case.
Some type of sports competition.
If that's the case, I'm going with Waluigi, bro. Waluigi is tall, he's slanky, he's gonna be he's always undercut because he's that guy. Like, I don't know. It's just Waluigi, bro. I gotta go with him.
Yeah, I feel like he'll have like a chip on his shoulder where like he's like he has to prove himself kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. And basketball, man, he gonna be my guy. He ain't got nobody, you know.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Soccer, he's a beast in soccer too.
Well, that being said, I feel like I have to take him.
You take Wario?
Like, no, I'm not, not yet. Okay. But come on, I have to take Mario, bro.
He's third.
At number 3, and number 3 round pick, bro. That's like a steal.
It's legit. It's legit. He's a very iconic. You know, it's Mario, obviously.
Imagine if we had a Mario draft. We didn't draft Mario.
He wasn't gonna get drafted on my team. I already have Luigi. I don't need Mario.
You're right.
But for my 4th pick, Dr. Mario, I just 4th pick in this draft, I'm going to choose like so many characters. You know, I'm gonna pick one of the ladies, man. I'm gonna put Daisy on my team. You know, out of her and Peach, you gotta pick Daisy, bro.
I was about to say, I considered getting one of them as well, but since you left me a Peach, I'm like, nah. She's going.
He said, "Birdo, it is." Can we go through the whole Donkey Kong family?
If you want,
Cranky Kong, Cindy Kong.
But yes, let's see. With that being said, I think my number 4, I'm gonna kind of pair him up with my number 2. I'm gonna go with Donkey Kong. Got the little duo going on.
It's too much going on. You know, too much monkeys, man.
Good team chemistry, bro.
Yeah, I guess I got Waluigi and Luigi. That's not really a chemistry. It's just, you know, hey.
You do got Luigi and Daisy though. I see you matched them up.
Yeah,
so. I see what you did there.
Yeah, you know, hey, even though technically they were never a couple, I don't know how that whole thing goes.
Luigi in the friend zone.
So for my last and final pick. I think I got a character. I'm gonna go with the Ghost.
Boo?
Yeah, Boo. We're gonna go with Boo.
Ah, man, you stole my pick for me.
I'm going pick Boo, bro.
Nah. Okay, I guess
I
pick King Boo.
You can get a Goomba.
I want no Goomba.
Shy Guy. You want Shy Guy, bro?
Actually, that's nah.
Are the skeleton? Well, does the skeleton have a leader? Like somebody who runs them?
Right? Isn't like Bowser technically like the leader of all these?
Well, what's that other one that's like a turtle-looking thing and it has spikes on his back too? It's one of the people you fight in Mario. Like
Dry Bones or
not Dry Bones. Dry Bones is the skeleton that just they be breaking all the time. But you must got the list up because you looking at something. Yeah. Vic cheated. I'm going off memory and stuff.
Hey, I never said you couldn't pull up a list.
Vic has a whole freaking
Mario was founded in.
Oh man.
I don't know who you're talking about. Like the regular turtle looking guy, Koopa or whatever his name is, Koopa.
Nah, not the turtle, because that's the one with the hammer, right?
Oh, the Hammer Bros. The one I know. There's like different ones. Yeah.
There's too many of them. Let me
Yeah.
see. That Baby Luigi. Boo.
All right, baby Luigi, baby Mario, baby Bowser. That's not a bad pick. I consider going towards him. You got
I,
Princess Peach, like you
nah,
said.
nah, nah. You can't do the babies, bro. Well, Bowser Jr. I get that because that's technically Bowser's son. So that I guess that's okay.
Either way, I'm not gonna choose him. I think I'm gonna go with someone who's maybe not the best athletically, maybe won't contribute to the team too much, but he's a team player and maybe like brings
You have to pick Toad.
brings.
You have to pick Toad. Oh.
But my number 5 pick, I choose Toadsworth, whatever his name.
Oh my goodness, not Toad. Well, I guess he'll keep up morale. If I wanted somebody to be on the sideline, I would have picked him and Toadette.
He's just like he lifts up the spirits. We're losing, he's going.
What about Rosalina, bro?
Nah.
This guy right here.
Yeah.
What's this guy's name? Hold on, I found him. It's Boom Boom.
Boom Boom.
Yeah, he's one of the people he's one of the bosses that you fight in Super Smash Bros. I mean, not Smash Bros, but on Super Mario Bros.
Oh yeah. The one. Okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah, whenever you
beat the level, and he's like he's one of the people that at the end.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's a lot of good characters out there that we could have gone King Boo.
You didn't pick. I'm surprised you didn't pick Wario.
Yeah, Wario. He was,
But you already got
between Toad and Wario, but
you already got a big boy on your team, so you don't really need
exactly.
So.
Exactly. So
don't know, man. My team's pretty solid.
Wait, run back your team again. What is it?
I knew you were gonna ask this question too. So I got Luigi, Waluigi, Bowser,
Daisy,
and Boo.
That's not bad. I mean, it's like a junior varsity team right there, but
junior varsity. Talking about NBA, we're pro level.
Bro, first of all,
I got all. You're right, because I do have all literally second class characters except Bowser. Yeah, except Bowser.
Got Bowser.
Bowser
is him.
It's him. But everybody else is literally second class, because got Luigi who's after Mario, Waluigi who's probably picked after Wario, Daisy after Peach, and then Boo that's just Boo. Tallest team underdogs, bro. We gonna come.
Bro, I got the main guys. I got Mario, Yoshi, Toad, Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong. Bro, I got that duo, bro. Unmatched.
I'm just saying, bro. He put a 1v1, bro. We coming out on top. Just saying.
Bro, it's called Super Mario Bros., not Super Luigi Brothers.
It should be Super Luigi Brothers, though.
First of all, you got Luigi in his haunted mansion. Isn't he just trying to kill all the Boos and you team them up together?
Hey, he's not really technically trying to kill them. He's trying not to get scared of them.
Loki never played the game, so if you can't tell.
He doesn't really. Well, I guess technically he kills some of them, maybe. But I don't know. He's more like shining a light on them, and they just disappear.
You mean die?
Sure. Anyways.
Let us know what you guys think. Comment below. Who got snubbed?
I might give Vic the slider edge on this one, but I'm very I like my team.
You do have a good team.
Yeah, but you do got. If you think about literally the All Stars versus Smart, I can see that. Hey, you kind of hit that nail on the head. So it's like when you named your team, I was like, damn, that's kind of a really good team.
Bro, and you had first pick.
I did have first pick, but I already knew what my objective was. I don't know. I could have took all those head people, but I like the fact that those background characters, those support characters, are kind of what keeps those guys afloat.
everyone loves a good like underdog story. So
Hey,
I feel you. I feel you.
because I'm an
But yeah.
underdog myself, and I like to prove myself.
Okay. Okay, go on. No, but all right. Yeah, let us know what you guys think. Tell us who you would have picked, and in the comment.
All right, you ready to get the podcast
Um,
started? Or are you about to say
yeah, let's
something?
do it. No, I was about to say the same thing. So
Okay, cool. All right, getting the podcast started in 3, 2, 1. What up, everybody? This is your boy Chris.
This is Vic.
And welcome to Now Hear Me Out. This is episode number 89, and welcome to the podcast. If you're listening now, make sure you click on that like, subscribe button, and click on that bell notification so every time we post, you get notified. So, Vic, we missed last week.
We did.
I believe you were feeling under the weather.
Yeah, I was probably like 60%.
And I was having technical issues, so I was technical issues with me. It wasn't really even a technical issue. I was literally just missing my charger and I couldn't find it. And luckily found it the next day after. Like, and it was just like, well, it's already Thursday, so can't do too much. So, updates.
You know, I probably should have wrote this down. Let me think. Okay, updates. Bro, what have I done lately?
Hey, I'm thinking the same thing, to be honest with you.
Garage sales, eBay's for me, honestly, eBay has been pretty good. I was telling Kristen Love before the show, like, it's probably the best it's been in a while. I guess 'cause I have been more consistent, which is obviously you kind of get what you put into it, But shit, besides that, I mean, kind of just work. Like you said last week, I was kind of dealing with sickness, so we didn't do too much. Working out from here now and then. We had a good stretch going, and then we kind of stopped going in the morning. We're trying to get back on track on that. Just a little hiccup. Hopefully we get back on track. We'll see how it goes. Let's see, any major updates? I mean, my birthday's coming up.
Yeah, that's something.
So yeah, that should be fun. But besides that, let's see. No, I mean, I really I don't know. I really don't have anything going on. What about you?
Me. So my week was pretty decent, I guess. I'm trying to remember myself. Kayla went to Canada last week. So as she went to Canada, before she went, got some pretty tragic news about my nephew. He ended up in the hospital. I'm not gonna go into too much detail about it, but just know that, hey, he went through a major surgery. He came out. He's healthy. He's good. And my prayers out to him and my brother, his wife. So, and to a speedy recovery. So, been dealing with that most of last week and this week, and yeah, I kind of just been tired. But all in all, I'm trying to build my stream, my Twitch page up. I'm up to 41 followers, and thanks to a random person that kind of just came to my life out of nowhere, and she's been helping me build up my channel. So that's been pretty awesome seeing that being done. It feels like I'm part of like an actual community. Yeah, and it just feels good to be part of that. So
That's good. That's good. Happy for you.
Yeah. So that's been going on. Which, matter of fact,
I'm gonna stream right now.
No, I didn't. I never ended my stream. And I was looking at it, I was like, Bruh. It looks like it's still going. And it was. So that kind of, honestly, that sucks because that means that all this time ain't nobody been looking at it and it's kind of effing up my ratings. But that's okay.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I caught that now. But other than that, I want to say we had some other stuff going on like last weekend, but I can't remember. I know we had something because if you guys don't notice, I shaped up my mustache, right? And on some parts, you can see that it's a little lighter than the other. That's because I had accidentally overshaved, and now it's trying to grow back in. So looking a little crazy. If I didn't say nothing, I probably wouldn't notice. But hey, I'm transparent. I can care less. But that's me. That's kind of what's been going on.
I guess with that being said, let's just hop into these quick mentions. So I'm sure you heard Taylor Swift was she performed like 3 nights at AT&T Stadium, which is I thought it was gonna be like 2. I heard like 2 nights. I didn't realize it was 3 nights, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Apparently she broke the record.
I think they're all sold out too.
Yeah, which it's kind of crazy because I heard this like she broke the record at AT&T and was like,
how big is the record? Nobody really performs there.
Like, yeah, because she performed there 3 nights. Like, obviously she's gonna break the record, right? If she performs there 3 nights, I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Yeah,
I don't know how they kind of see that, but I guess she was big enough to where she'll sell out all 3 nights. So
yeah, it's Taylor Swift. So
yeah. Anyways, a little heartwarming story to start us off. There's I guess an Arlington. I guess you can call him like an icon or he's kind of famous around the Arlington area, but this guy that you never heard of him?
No.
Like the guy that's dancing over there off like Cooper and stuff. He's just always dancing and whatnot. Anywho, he's always on like one of the intersections, and he's just kind of like has his headphones on. He's listening to music, and he's just dancing, providing good vibes and all that.
Okay.
But he got popular about, I would say, a couple months ago. There was like a news article about him, and everyone was like, "Oh yeah, I know that. I know who you're talking about. I've seen him when I'm driving around."
I probably seen him before.
Yeah, so he kind of got a following himself. So his mom actually started a GoFundMe for him. At first, I didn't realize it was his mom. I was like, because at first I heard that it was just his fans that kind of got him started a GoFundMe for him so that he can get tickets to go see Taylor Swift because he's a big fan of Taylor Swift.
Mm-hmm.
But I found out it's his mom, which is like, whatever. But anyways, so anyway, she started this GoFundMe and they raised like over $1,000. So he was able to get like pretty good seats, kind of towards the front, like on the floor. And so, he got to go to this concert, and then I'm not too sure if Taylor Swift knew who he was, like from the article, or like the manager reached out to him, like, "Oh, hey, there's this guy," but she actually handed him her hat that she was wearing, and he was like, "Oh, it's a perfect night. Couldn't believe it happened. I could hardly sleep. I'm just so happy." And I thought it was kind of cool that he got to experience that. I saw a lot of people posting that they're happy that like he's the one that got to receive the hat and stuff like that. So I know let's see, and so yeah, I think it's just kind of like it's nice for him that he got that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you never seen him or anything like that. You probably just don't remember. Or...
I've probably seen him somewhere before. I don't know. I see a lot of crazy people dancing on the streets. So I had a couple of them. So I probably saw him. I just thought he was probably on some mess. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I definitely probably thought he was probably on some stuff.
No, I feel you. But anyways, I thought it was kind of an interesting story.
I guess it's major resale value. I don't know.
Well, I mean, he's a big fan, so I'm sure he's just gonna keep it. He said he like kept it under his pillow or something like that. But speaking of concerts, kind
of what? Just keep it under your pillow. Why? I was like, at least wear it or something. But you gonna put it under your pillow and ruin it? That's stupid.
Well, anywho.
Well, just make sense of it. Like that doesn't make sense. I don't know.
No, I feel you. But anyways, he's a big fan, and he got the hat, and I think it's cool.
Well, good job to you, Jaden. Is that his name, Jalen? Jaden is Jaden or Jalen?
Jalen.
Oh, Jalen. My bad, Jalen. Good for you, man. You got yourself a Taylor Swift hat.
Anyway, speaking of concerts, so apparently I saw this on TikTok. A couple went to a Chris Brown concert, right? And he ended up spending $500 on tickets. It was up, or 500 each. I'm not too sure, but either way, they were like up front. And you know how some content creators they pull up like these artists will pull up guests and whatnot, right? So Chris Brown ends up bringing her onto the stage and then ends up performing a lap dance to her. And then so the boyfriend who brought the tickets like, bruh. And then they ended up like breaking up and they ended up splitting. And then, he went on TikTok and told the whole story. And, people are, how do you feel about that? You think it's worth breaking up that she got a lap dance from Chris Brown?
She knew what Chris Brown was about to do. Let's not sit here and act like we haven't all seen the TikToks of Chris Brown doing lap dance on these ladies. And what did he think was going to happen when she went up there? I don't know. I feel like if it was Kayla, I would expect her to be like, no, I'm good. I get it. It's a moment, but man, I'm not going to disrespect her if it was like Beyonce or somebody like that. Oh, bring this guy up there. No, I'm okay. Like my relationship, at the end of the day, that's who I got to go home with. So I get it's a once in a lifetime type thing, but man, once the moment's over, Chris Brown ain't gonna remember that girl. Besides this video, he be like, oh dang, I did dance with you. I did dance on you, huh? Just like I danced on 100 other girls that have been on concerts. So
yeah, no, I totally agree with you right there. Like, obviously, I don't think the guy had imagined that, like, out of all the people, that she was gonna be the one called up on the stage. And he probably didn't want her to go up there, and she just kind of went up there real quick, like without like
hesitation,
even consulting or any hesitation at all. And like I get it, like you said. I mean, it's Chris Brown. Like, how many people actually get pulled up on stage, like for any concert?
Yeah.
No. But I mean, I believe they were engaged.
And your relationship's over just because you accepted a dance from. You knew what you're going on stage for. It's not like it was. Oh my goodness, I don't know what I'm coming up here for. No,
like I'm gonna start rapping or something. So, I thought it was kind of interesting. Obviously, a lot of people kind of have the same mindset as us. Yeah. Like like one of them said, that's so messed up. I'm so sorry you had to deal with that. Like, y'all. And then someone else put, y'all ain't passing the vibe check. It's not like she was going home with Chris. So. There's always going to be people on both sides, but for a majority, it seems like people are kind of agreeing with what we're saying.
Yeah, and even a vibe check, bro. Like, it's one thing if you're a whole single person out here, then okay, do what you want to do, man. There's thousands of people who are probably dying to, I get it. But man, at the end of the day, your relationship is respect. It's all about is respect. Being respectful to your partner, regardless of what you're feeling at the moment. But there are people out there who don't care, and that's when people show their true colors. You're not going home with Chris, but at the same time, like, why would you want to put yourself in that position to go through that? I don't know. It's kind of a iffy situation. Did you see the other TikTok? And this is actually fairly new compared to the other one, where he was dancing on some girl and she was like videotaping, and then he took her phone and like tossed it.
Oh yeah. I did see that.
Yeah. So like that was pretty crazy too. So that kind of had like up and down narratives, I guess you say. Like people and people were just kind of, some people were like, he shouldn't have done that, but then some other people were like, you get a once in a lifetime chance with Chris, why would you even have your phone out? Because it looked like she was more worried about herself than she was about Chris. And it's like, man, you get an opportunity that a lot of other girls will have loved to have, and you're all on your phone. So
yeah, and I guarantee, like, obviously, when you're at a concert, people are gonna be recording, so she'll be able to find like a video of like her, getting getting pulled up on stage and stuff like that. Like, I guess it's a different view that you're actually up there that close to him, but like, just enjoy the moment,
Yeah, but the thing about it is, like, if you look at the video, bro, like, it wasn't even like she was trying to videotape him. It was like she was trying to take pictures of herself on stage. And so it's been different if, like, you're trying to show Chris Brown and stuff and with you, but she's just like, she's like taking selfies while he's in front of her. She's like, it's like he's in her way, and she's trying to do something, and she puts her phone down like, oh, he's right here. And then she'll try to do it again, and it's like, oh, I got to put it down again. And then he just got annoyed, and I'm just like, rightfully so, man. I understand that. Maybe we shouldn't have thrown it. Maybe take it, or shoot, I would have probably had her escorted
he
down.
Chunked that hoe right.
Oh, he chunked it. He said,
like I could understand maybe if he like like tossed it on the ground kind of thing, but he just yeet.
Which obviously they're gonna give that phone back. I'm pretty sure, but like still, it was just one of those things that like could have been handled maybe differently. He's in the moment, I could see the frustration. It's like, dang man, I'm giving you opportunity, and you over here all on your phone and stuff. And who knows? Well, he probably could have told her to put it up a couple times, and she just wasn't listening. But yeah, man, I just probably would have just had a guard, like security or something, take her off stage. Like it just wouldn't be worth my time. And
yeah, for real, honestly. It's just one of the things where like if you're not gonna be up here and just enjoy it, just like
leave
next. Like I can pull someone else up here, like
or just yeet the phone. Yeet the phone and force her to take your dance. There's that too.
Did she like because I kind of saw the video, but did she afterwards what happened? Like did she like get up and leave? Did she like kind of just stay there?
Yeah, she just stayed there while he was dancing, but it was kind of like she put her hands up like what the F like that thing. But yeah, which I'm just like, man, you have a once in a lifetime opportunity. Your ass over here on your phone.
But yeah, I guess our last kind of concert mention, Dreamville, the Dreamville Fest. Wasn't it like?
I hate that I didn't get to go to that.
Yeah, didn't I hear it was like gonna be streamed on like Amazon or something like that?
Yeah, supposedly it's gonna be streamed on Amazon Prime, I believe. But yeah, it's supposed to be huge.
Right, no, right. The storyline I wanted to take out of it was, I don't know if you saw the clip, but Drake ended up getting like the crowd to sing the Whitney Houston "I Will Always Love You" to J. Cole. Which I thought was kind of cool. You could tell the little bromance they got going on. Drake and J. Cole was kind of getting a little emotional and stuff like that. Did you see it or no?
No.
I'll see if I can find your clip.
It's right here, but I'm not gonna just play it while we're on things. You could have been like, "Hey, listen to this before we do the story."
Did you read the story though?
Yeah, no.
So, I'm just kidding. But I thought it was kind of, I thought it was kind of cool. That, the little, I think it's kind of funny how, like, they have this kind of good romance and this good relationship, but you hate Drake and you love J. Cole. So,
well. I still like. Look, okay. So when it comes to Drake, I won't say I hate Drake. I'm not gonna say I hate him. I just don't care for him. I don't like how he bites from people's other artists' flows and vibes and lyrics and stuff like that. I don't like that. I don't respect it. When all these people are like trying so hard to come up with their own stuff, and then he comes around and just like, oh, I'm gonna take it and basically try to put my own little spin on it. I just don't like it. He's a great entertainer. He's an amazing entertainer. He has some really good hits. He does. Would they be played in my car? No. And that's got all I have to say about that. Like, every now and then a Drake song will come on and I'll be like, okay, this is the vibe. But for the most part, you're never going to see me pull up Drake in my car. If Drake is ever playing in my car, it's because Kayla's playing it. It's never because like it's something I'm like, man, that Drake song was popping. But he has hella hits. He got a lot of songs that are great. But I can go without.
No, I feel you. I mean, I like Drake. I do. So I listen to him from time to time. I'm not like the biggest Drake fan. Obviously I like J. Cole more. But from time to time, do jam out to Lil Drake.
Time. Vic's a big Drake fan.
First of all, I don't know. Depending on how you classify big, because I mean, I listen to his hits.
You're big, but you're not on Tino's level. But you're there. If Drake was coming tomorrow and it was portable, You'll be there.
Oh yeah, if it was affordable, yeah. Cause I know when Drake and 21 are coming, but that'd be cool to go to. But
I already seen J. Cole at 21. I don't need to see 21 again.
bro, they just released the whole album, bro, together.
Do you listen to it?
Yeah, I would listen. I listen to it.
The whole thing?
Yeah, like once.
So no replay value, huh?
Bro, that's because I low-key hate when there's like artists put out like long albums. Like I think that was like 20. I can't remember. I might be lying here, but I feel like
it's a long album. It's a long album. I listened to it.
It is a long album.
I listened to it. It had a couple good hits, but then it just kind of it had a lot of bad hits. I don't know. I don't know if you say hits. A lot of bad songs. I don't know. It's just I never went back and listened to much of anything. I literally listened to Drake through y'all, like through you, Tito, Kayla, like through the friends. That's the only time I hear Drake, unless he just happens to be featured on a song that I enjoy.
So okay, what do you have choice between sitting like front row at a Drake concert or a very top row at a J. Cole concert?
I'd be at J. Cole's concert any day.
For real?
Yes.
Like top row. Like you had to use the binoculars to see him.
First of all, there's no top row that's that bad. I don't know where the hell you got me at, but I am not on a Mount Everest trying to figure out where the hell J. Cole is. Like,
no, I feel you, but I always feel like that's how they do it in like TV shows and stuff.
Yeah, they always talk about
a sporting event, and they're like trying to see better. It's like, bro, it's honestly not that bad up there.
And then a lot of those venues have like TVs and stuff, so you can see the people even better. But like, I would definitely probably take the J. Cole.
Nah, I feel you.
Now I feel like Drake's concerts be lit as fuck. I can tell you that much. I feel like they would be lit, but it's J. Cole. Like,
honestly, for me, like obviously, like no hands, no for sure, no. Like I'm struggling here.
no. He said no hands. No hands. He said, "Do that shit, no hands."
No, without a doubt, I'm a much bigger J. Cole fan than Drake. But if I was between like sitting front row at a Drake concert, bro, I think I'd probably have to take it. Like it's that, bro. Like that's a lot of money right there.
It is a lot of money, but
it's gonna be lit. It's not like I don't like Drake, and it's not like I wouldn't have fun at J. Cole concert as well. But like just to be up there that close, I think it'd be a different experience.
Well, you want Drake's sweat to hit you in the face or something? You want to catch his shirt, Vic? His hat? Can I have that hat off your head?
Bro, if I got that hat though, I'd only take it for resale value. Straight up on eBay. Here's the shirt I wore to Drake's concert. Got a little sweat of Drake on it.
Jesus Christ. Horrible. That's disgusting. Drake's gonna bring Vic up on the stage. Vic gonna act like he knows the song very well. He's
Bro, no.
I feel it though. That's not bad. I can understand why you would go front row. I don't know. I just never cared for the whole front row experience. Like I guess it'd be cool, but man, if I'm front row, like by the stage and there's nobody in front of me, then okay. But I couldn't be up in the front stage, like that front like area, and there's hella people around you.
Bro, that's actually when I saw J. Cole at UNC free. Like I got there early and like I was up there kind of towards the front, and obviously I get what you're saying though, because
you get to touch him.
You know, no, bro, as the concert went on, bro, I was just getting pushed back, bro. You
gotta bully people, bro. You gotta bully yourself.
I know. I mean, it was but it's still a fun experience. Obviously, I wasn't that big of a J. Cole fan back then. I kind of knew a couple of his songs, but it's still cool. But I don't know if I would ever like pay that much for anyone like to be front row unless it was like an artist coming up. Like obviously the tickets aren't gonna be that much.
Yeah.
But for like someone as big as Drake, bro, or I'm sure it's like thousands.
Drake.
Be like Drake. But I guess that's all we have for our quick mentions. You want to hop into the story?
Sure thing. Let's hop into our first story. So our first story has to do. I'm just playing with y'all. So our first story has to do with this Amazon driver that was noticed on TikTok. So this Amazon driver, man, he took his job to the next level. And he took delivery. He said, "Look, I don't care what the process, what's going on. I'm going to deliver the package." So this Amazon driver delivers the package to an officer during a SWAT standoff with an armed man. There are cop cars everywhere. There's SWAT, and this man is just walking with this package to the point where he has to actually be stopped by a cop. And he's like, "Well, I'm just trying to get this package right here." And it was like, "All right, we'll take the package for you." Like, you don't obviously see all these officers. And he's like, "I'm going to deliver this package." So
I took an oath.
I took an oath.
I had to.
Amazon said, "Deliver your package at all costs," and he said, "I am doing that." And it's just nonchalant too. Even after he gave the package, he turned around, he took a picture of it, and just let them know that the package was delivered. So talk about dedication for your job. So
imagine if it was like a signature required,
right? Have the officer sign it. But basically, that's the story. But let's go ahead and just dive into what it's actually saying. So it says Amazon delivery driver went above and beyond after handing off a package to a police officer during a active SWAT team standoff with a gunman. And it says the incident, which occurred last month in North Carolina, was posted on TikTok and has recently amazed upward of 7 million views, with social media praising the Amazon worker's dedication to his job. It says Amazon delivery man drops off package during 24-hour SWAT standoff. And then somebody said, "When you're about your business, nothing will get in your way." It says the outlet reports that the SWAT team has allegedly been engaged in a near 24-hour standoff with the armed suspect, who was not publicly named. But the delivery man was undeterred, and delivered the parcel in spite of the chaos. He said, "Y'all taking too long. Here's the package."
He said, "I got a job. Jeff Bezos is gonna come after me if I don't deliver this.
Jeff Bezos is no longer in charge.
I'm gonna lose my job." So yeah, I think I saw somewhere like someone said, "Yeah, I used to work for Amazon. Like he needs to deliver that shit, or he gonna get in trouble." So.
Oh man, that's wild. So it says driver filmed casually handing the parcel to the officer in North Carolina with this armed man. It says in a dramatic 1 minute and 11 second long video, the driver, who hasn't been identified, can be seen walking up to the street lined with police cars while officers bewildered looked on. It says somebody said in the midst of the standoff, he's going to deliver his package, and he calmly walks through the police perimeter. It says officers did initially stop the delivery men from crossing the property line, to which the courier hands the package over to the SWAT team member, who in turn takes it towards the apartment. It says the driver then proceeds to take out his phone and confirm the drop off before taking a picture in the wild situation and casually walking away from the crime scene. So wild, Vic. How dedicated are you to your job? Are you doing something like this?
Bro, no. I'm saying my dedication to my job is probably, if I could, I'd quit tomorrow.
I'm dead.
I hope they're not listening. As I'm using the work laptop to record this podcast.
That's hilarious. Not quit tomorrow.
But I mean, yeah, like this comment right here said, "I used to work as an Amazon delivery driver. If you didn't deliver all your packages, you get in trouble." So I mean, I've always heard Amazon's pretty hard on their employees, from the warehouse to like delivery to everything. So I mean, he probably saw like, bro, I really don't want to deal with the hiccup of like not delivering this package of trying to have it explain all this. So I'm just gonna see what I can do, see how far I can get. Hopefully, I don't get shot.
After 24, I feel like after 24 hours, I probably feel a little bit more confident about going in too. Like, who knows how long he's been waiting around? If he was waiting around, he's like, I don't care who this package goes to, it's going somewhere.
Right. Like I just need to mark it as delivered. Someone take a video.
Now,
Amazon can see.
Imagine getting that picture when it's like package has been delivered and it's just like a picture of cops and it's just like,
right, your cop has your package.
It's wild.
It is wild. So, it's kind of crazy because like, obviously the story is kind of more about the Amazon delivery driver, but at the end, like the standoff,
Nobody's talking about it.
Yeah, no. Apparently, the guy ended up like shooting himself.
Wild.
I know. I was like, bro, it's kind of sad. Like, and
it
he had like
his son. It said his son sustained a gunshot wound as well.
Mm-hmm. So like, damn. Well.
Wild.
I know it's kind of wild, but
they're like, give our condolences to the family.
It's like condolences to the family, but also apartment 312, we have your package.
Stockade.
So I've been waiting for that all day. I didn't think you would come. They better left him like a 5-star review or whatever.
It's like they've been shooting outside this whole time.
But yeah, comment below. Let us know how dedicated you are to your job. Let us know if you would have delivered this package. Would you have delivered it if you were working there?
If that package would have been outside somewhere. I would have been one of those people who left it at somebody else's house and then just been like, "Oh, it's here," and have them look for it.
That's crazy how often that happens.
It happens a lot.
It does happen. Like the Facebook group I'm in for like our HOA or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, does someone have this package or someone have this package or I received this package? It's not mine. One time it happened to me. I got like a package. I think it was my neighbor's.
Mm-hmm.
I got it. And I was like, oh, I think it's someone else's. And I felt kind of bad because like I brought it inside. I was like, I'll take it to him later because I'm just I procrastinate and it wasn't convenient for me to go over there at the moment. And then like 30 minutes later, he's knocking on the door. And I was like, oh yeah, I was gonna take it to you like later, but I don't know if you believe me or not. So I don't know. I feel kind of bad.
You have a very guilty looking face. Like you did it. Like you did it.
So yeah, sure you're gonna bring this package later.
He's like, keep my eye on you.
Okay. Now here's a serious question though. Have you ever like received a package like you have no idea who it is, you have no idea where it goes? Like, have you ever received a package like that?
Yes.
What'd you do with the package? Did you open it?
Leave it out.
Curiosity get to you?
No.
Oh.
You be open the packages big. He's like, it has my number on it. There ain't no way they're gonna find it.
No, I think it was one time when I was living with my brother. We had a package, and I brought it in. I could like the address is weird. Like, obviously I didn't know like where to deliver it to. I think it might have been like the old people who used to live. Yeah, that was the situation. It was, I guess, the people who lived there before us, because they had our address, but it was like not our name. And so like I didn't know what to do, and it was like a good like 2 months afterwards, and I opened it up, and it turned out to be like I don't know how you would describe it. It's something like some type of like I guess for females it was like some type of like bra looking thing.
Mm-hmm.
It was like I guess so they wouldn't have to wear a bra. I think it was with the whole point of it. It turns out. Turns out I have really
tape.
No, yeah, I mean it was like it kind of did the same thing as like the tape does, but like I don't know, it was more of a mechanism.
Okay.
I mean, I wasn't an expert in it, so I can't really tell you exactly how it worked, but it did have good resale value, so I resold it. I think I sold it for like $90, bro.
That is hilarious.
Hey.
I guess I get what you can out of it. At that point, I can understand it. We had and I'm trying to think back because I know when we lived in our old apartment, in the colony, like we had a lot of we had one person's mail that kept coming to us, and I think there might have been a time. I don't know if we ever opened a package per se. I would say probably some mail, but just to see exactly what she was getting because it was coming from the same like place every time. We're like, what is this? And we opened it at curiosity that time, but I don't think I've ever gotten a package and been like, let me open this and sell it.
I highly recommend it. I'm just kidding.
Nah, but I've definitely had times when my package got delivered and it was like, I'm like, this is not my house. Especially at my old apartment, that happened a lot. There was one time where somebody delivered because I was on the first floor and they'll go to the third floor and they'll just be like, well, I don't see it up here. I'm just gonna leave it at the closest door nearest, like near to the number. I think at the time we were like 115, and they're like, well, this one has 115 in it, so we're just gonna drop it here. And so I literally had to go trace the house down. And I think it's the same situation as yours. They're like, oh yeah, we were planning to come give it to you type thing. I'm like,
Were you though? No, that happened. Like I think that happened to me, but not with like a package. It was like with DoorDash.
Mm-hmm.
They delivered it to like the wrong place, like the wrong apartment number. I feel like they did that shit on purpose though because they ended up calling me because I usually that apartment was kind of weird. So like the building number didn't really match like the number of the apartments because it was like I was in building 1, but like the apartment was like 711 or some shit like that. So I usually put the building number on there, and so they ended up calling me. It's like, oh, are you in building 7? I was like, oh no, I'm actually in building 1. And she was like, she got a little snarky. It's like, oh, well, you should have put the building number on here. I was like,
I'm dead.
well, I usually do, but I didn't this time. And then she conveniently, or I guess coincidentally, delivered it to the wrong place. I was like,
coincidentally,
coincidence? I think not.
But, it's been very convenient that this is delivered to the wrong place after asking you where you want it delivered.
Right.
So as a DoorDasher, one of the worst things that's happened, when I've DoorDashed is I don't get why people do this. If you live in an apartment complex, I feel like it should be no knowledge that, hey, if you have a gate, you should probably put whatever that gate code is. It's the most annoying thing ever. Why do I need to? Somebody's like, oh, well, just call me if you can't get in the gate. How about you just leave the code so I can get in regardless of if I can or can't get in? That's just extra work for no reason. So my brother used to, he used to get upset. I could think he used to do the same thing. And what they used to do is, I think, drop the package off at the office. It'd be like, well, just go pick it up from there. So it's like, which is understandable. But see, I deliver at night times, so I can't do that. But I can see a lot of people doing that. Like, well, it's here. If you come pick it up, because obviously you don't want to leave the gate code. I'm not gonna call you. That's time. If I gotta call you, I gotta message you. That's time that's added to this travel or this delivery that I can be using for something else. And those apps be really really like harsh about time. So it's kind of
great. I was delivering because I was doing it the other day. And there was a gate, right? And like the gate code, for whatever reason, the one they provided it, but it wasn't working. And then like someone was pulling up behind us, like, oh, well, I'll just pull up. Hopefully they have a gate code that works. And of course they didn't. So another car pulls up, and then like after a while, she ends up pulling next to us. It was like a gated community. It wasn't even like an apartment. It was like a gated community. And she's over here like, is y'all gate code not working or what? Like, I think she kind of gave that like a Karen vibe, like she's like, why y'all
here type thing.
Yeah, like why can't y'all get in if y'all know the gate code kind of thing. I was like, then we just told them we were a delivery driver and she just opened the gate. I was like, well, first of all, you could just open the gate from the beginning. You didn't have to come up here like that. But no, I definitely feel you. That'd be frustrating for real.
It's annoying.
But speaking about food, let's go to Walmart. So a Walmart in Indianapolis got its food license suspended after inspectors find significant rodent activity. So a local Walmart, let's see, Yeah, local Walmart had its food license suspended after health inspectors found significant rodent activity throughout the store. They ended up doing a health inspection on March 22nd, and the inspection came after a consumer complaint was made to the department.
Oh wow!
And according to the report, the customer claimed to find a mouse inside a bag of hot dog buns.
Jesus.
I know, that's disgusting, bro. The inspectors found evidence of significant rodent activity in the grocery, pet food, and receiving area sections. According to the health department, they found rodent droppings and torn packaging. A violation was issued for the Walmart and suspended, and the MCPHD suspended the grocery store's food license. And then they said the food license will not be reinstated until the rodents and evidence of the rodents are eliminated. The store must also correct the violations. And then they were cited for $500, which I feel like is pretty low for the store.
Yeah, it's really low for the store, especially for
right,
freaking Walmart.
Right, like they have to close down the whole food section and redo everything, and it's $500 fee for what, mouse and hot dog packages, bro? Like, that's disgusting. Come on.
And shoot, it's not just that department, because they gotta go find out. Like they said that it was found in the pet department too, so you gotta figure out where all them little rodents are.
Yeah, and then of course, like you have pet, like if you have rats over here, you're probably gonna have rats over here, and so they were just kind of everywhere. Like
pest control.
If it was me, I would never go to Walmart ever again. I mean, not all. Like, it's kind of crazy because obviously, some stores, with big stores like that, there's probably a couple like rats or mouse here and there, but like to where it's that big of an issue, where it's like in the hot dog buns that you're shopping for, like that's a little too much.
I'm trying to figure out exactly when did they find out about the rat being in the bag? Like, was it? Hopefully, they didn't get like home and then like, oh, there's a rat in this hamburger buns. I mean, hot dog buns. Like, hopefully, it was like as soon as you picked it up, it was clearly
I hope
a rat.
Didn't even have to pick it. I hope they didn't even pick it up. I hope they just saw it on the show. Because imagine picking that up and just seeing like your back start moving.
You just toss it.
Then the rat's probably gonna make a hole and like fall out and land on your foot.
Oh my goodness, Vic. You think about you. I don't know how fast you think this rat's gonna chew a hole in the bag.
Well, he's gonna be, if you pick up the bag, he's gonna start panicking.
He's gonna start panicking, but I don't know about like biting a hole in the bag.
No, true. I guess
you might be moving around too goddamn much, but trying to just frightened. But
Speaking of biting holes in the bag, this is kind of random, but like like in movies when people put bags over someone's head,
yes,
to kill them.
Oh my god. I feel like me and Caleb talked about this, bro. We're just like, why don't you just bite a hole in the bag? Literally suck in the air and just like bite a hole.
Right, just real quick. Like, you don't even need that big of a hole, bro. It's just like, it's not possible. You want to try out the theory real quick?
Especially with I'm not trying to. But especially with the bags that they be using, is like definitely like now. If there's certain things, there are like some types of bags that are like really, really like tight and you can't get a grip. I can understand that, but some of these are like loose bags that are just like choking you, but you still have you like sucking in and you get the whole bag in your mouth and it's like breathe, like.
All right, at least like get a finger up in there and like poke a hole or some shit. Like,
I don't know if your hands are gonna be free or they're choking you. It kind of defeats the purpose. I feel like.
Yeah, probably.
I guess a lot of times they do, but like it'll be like too worried about being choked that they don't think about that part. But I don't know. I feel like the first thing I'll be thinking about is breathing. And then look at them. Like, really?
Like, bro, you tried that? You really? But anyways, could you imagine, bro, like you go in Walmart and you just seeing rats everywhere and like.
I don't want to imagine it. I can, but do I want to? No.
I did see an article where they did apparently they did pass inspection or whatever, and they're starting to reopen up the food section. But I saw pictures like they took out like the whole section, like there was like no food department. There was like little caution tape, so no one could go over there.
I wouldn't want to eat there no more. Like after that happened, it doesn't make me feel safe.
Right? Because I mean, like they can obviously clean it enough where like they passed the inspection, but like how long is it gonna take for them to come back?
They say you lost my trust. You're never getting it back.
And they were only hit with $500 fee, bro. Like Walmart's probably like, oh well, if that happens again, whatever. Just $500.
$500 is wild.
I know, for real. Like that's the most crazy part of this whole story. Not even the rat and the fucking hot dog buns.
I feel like I can get charged more for having a rat in my home. If I don't know how that would work.
I was gonna say.
But yep, that's our last story. You have anything else to add to it?
See, this is why people go Target,
Target.
Nah, but that's all I have really.
All right, you want to close out?
Yeah. Let's see. Make sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram at nowhearmeout.kv.
KV.
See, I do not have this pulled up.
I figured the way you were saying that, I was like, he don't got this pulled up.
Make sure to email us at nowhearmeout.kv@gmail.com. Go ahead and follow and subscribe on YouTube at Chris and Vic (NHMO).
NHMO.
Go ahead and leave us 5 stars on Apple review.
5 stars.
Follow me on TikTok at WeirdVic_flips. Follow us on TikTok at Now Hear Me Out Podcast. And make sure to check out our shop at nowhearmeout.myspreadshop.com.
And you guys can follow me on all things there are. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. It's all Beast Mode Chris for the East of Threes. Beast Mode Chris for the East of Threes. It's a Facebook. That's just my name. But if you're following me on any other thing, Twitter, Instagram, what else? Twitch. What else, Vic? What else we got out there?
Discord? I don't know.
Discord. I think my Discord is actually Beast Mode Chris as well. So follow me on all that stuff. It's the same. And just show some love and show some support. And follow me, follow Vic, and follow our podcast stuff. So love you guys. Anything else, Vic?
Have a good Easter weekend.
Yeah, have a good Easter. And have a good Easter, and we'll catch you guys next time. We love you guys. We are out of here. Peace.